Hi guys, welcome to Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Today I'll be solving a classic Sudoku created by Matt JL, and this is in continuation to the classic Sudokus that we have been posting earlier. This Sudoku was posted by Matt on the CTC Discord server, and the link to solve this Sudoku is given in the description of the video, so you can try this Sudoku out yourself and come back and check out the video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Your subscription will be a great source of motivation to us. So as you can see, it has a very interesting pattern of givens in columns 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 1. And then somewhat the pattern gets disturbed here with an extra given. But it's beautiful to look at this pattern, right? So the rules are simple. Each row, each column and 3 by 3 box will have digits from 1 to 9 without any repetition. So we'll start the Sudoku now. Okay, so let us, there is a 7 in row 5, row 6, which means the 7 has to go here. And that gives 7 in one of these cells. And that gives 7 in one of, 2 goes in one of these two cells because of the 2 in rows 1 and 2. 8 goes here. 8 is in row 7, row 8, that gives an 8 here, which in turn gives an 8 here. And which means in box 1, I have exactly 2 cells left for the 8. Either this cell or this cell, right? Because of 8 being in column 2 and 8 in row 2, 8 has only 2 options here. And 3, 4, 5, 8 and 9, the remaining digits are 1, 2, 6 and 7. And 1 and 7 is in column 8, which means that these two cells must be a 1, 7 pair, and I can remove the corner pencil mark. So the 2 gets pushed here. So this becomes 2 and that becomes a 6. And the remaining digits in this column are all except 2, 4, 6, 7, 1 and 8. So 3, 5 and 9. So that's a 3, 5. That's 3, 5 and 9, and that has to be 3 and 9. Okay, 5 is in row 4, row 5, which means that we can place the 5 here, and that helps us complete column 8, right? We can finish off column 8. 5 is in these two cells and 5 is in column 9, so 5 came here and we finished column 8. Okay, 2 is in column 9, so 2 goes in one of these two cells, 3 goes in one of these two cells. 1, 2, 8, 3 and 9. So the remaining digits are 4, 5, 6 and 7. 5 and 6 is in column 9, so this becomes a 5, 6 pair, this becomes a 4, 7 pair. And 7 is in row 7, which means I can resolve this 7, 4 pair. And that becomes a 1, 3 pair, and that becomes a 2, 4 pair. All regulation stuff that anyone will be able to do. So 4 is here, which means that this has to be a 4, this has to be a 2. 2, 5, 6, 9 and 4 and 7. So the remaining digits in row 4 must be 1, 3, 8. You have 1 here, so that's a 3 and 8. That has to be 1 and 8 because of the 3 here, and this becomes 1 and 3. So far the Sudoku hasn't yet begun to test us. And by the way, this is the 5th Sudoku in Matt's series. He has been posting many classic Sudokus, and this is the 5th Sudoku in the series, and I thought of making a live solve on this Sudoku. Okay, 4 in row 1 has only one cell left, so this becomes a 4. In row 1, if you see, there is only one cell left for the 4, and which means we can place the 4 in one of these two cells. And if I look at row 7, 3, 4, 9, 7 and 8, so remaining digits are 1, 2, 5 and 6. So 1 goes in one of these two cells, and that becomes 2, 5, 6. And of course 5 cannot go in column 6, so 5 is not here, and 6 is not here, so this becomes 2, 5. And by the way, I forgot to mention this. I'm solving in a new interface today. This was developed by Sven Newman, and previously we have been solving on F puzzles, right? Now we are solving on the app developed by Sven Newman. So 8 is in column 4, so this becomes 1 3. Okay, so we have 1 3 8 here. Let us finish off the pencil marks in row 7. 7 8 3 4 and 9. So 1 2 5 and 6. So this becomes 1 6, and this can take many candidates, right? Okay, let me look at this column. Maybe 2 4 5 7 and 8. So the remaining digits are 1 3 6 and 9. So this would obviously be a 1 3 and 9. This has to be 6 and 9 because of the 1 3 here, and this has to be 3 and 6. So 9 goes in one of these two cells. Something to watch out for maybe. Okay, 7 can be placed in row 9, guys. So 7 is in row 7, row 8, so 7 could be placed here, which gives us a 7 in one of these two cells. And we know that 7 is already in these two cells. So which means for row 3, there is only one cell left. 7 cannot be in these two cells because 7 is here, and 7 cannot be in these two cells because 7 is here, and that gives a 7 here. So that's a 7, and that's 1. And that gives a corner pencil mark of 1 here. Okay, so looking at this cell, 1 3 4 2 5 7. So this has to be 6 8 9. Of course, you have 6 here, so that's 8 and 9. Oops. This has to be 8 and 9. Okay, let us write some pencil marks in row 1. 3 6 9 2 and 1 and 4. So the remaining digits are 5 7 and 8, right? So this has to be 7 8 and 5 7, and that has to be 5 7 8. So in the channel we've been covering a lot of classic Sudokus. The reason is that the videos that we post, classic Sudokus are being enjoyed the most. Whenever we post a classic Sudoku, it gets many views, and even the watch time seems to be higher. So we thought, let us introduce more classic Sudokus in the channel. Of course, there will be variety in the channel, but for now, you're going to see get a lot of classic Sudokus, as the same is enjoyed by a majority of you. So let us continue the Sudoku. 4 is in row 4, row 5. So 4 goes in one of these two cells, and that gets immediately forced here. So this has to be a 4, and 4 goes in one of these two cells, corner pencil mark. And now 1 7 9 4 and 8. So this has to be 2 3 6, right? 5 is also ruled out. So this is 2 3 6. There seems to be a lot of by-value candidates here, right? Too many by-value candidates. Maybe they'll play a part. You have 2 5, you have 5 7. Do we have 2 7 somewhere? Because that gives us an XY wing, right? Okay, let me not go into technical terms. 3 4 9 7 and 8. So this would be 1 2 5 6. Okay. Um, Okay, this has to be 1 and 8, right? I missed that. This could have been placed earlier. 2, 4, 5, 7 and 3, and remaining digits must be 1, 6, 8, 9. You have 6, 9 here. So this becomes 1, 8 pair, and which means that I can place this as 5. That's a 5. So that becomes 2, that becomes 6, that becomes 3. And because of this 6, you get 1 here. So that's not 1. That's a 3, 9. And that has to be a 5, right? Yes, 5 for the row. And that removes the 5 from this cell, so you get 7 8 pair. This has to be 1 6 and 9 for the row. Yeah, this would be 1 6 and 9, and the remaining digits in box 7 must be 2 3 4 6. So this would be 2 6. You have 3 4 here, and this would be 2 and 4, right? 1 5 7 8 and 9 and 3 and 6. So this would be 2 and 4, and this has to be 4 5 6 for the row. You have 2 here, so that has to be a 4 5 and a 6. So this for row 6 has to be 1 and 2, right? For row 6, 4, 6, 7 and 5 and 8 have been placed or marked already. So this would be 1 and 2. And let us look at column 6, maybe 1, 3, 6, 4 and 5. So the remaining digits are 2, 7, 8, 9. You have 7, 8 here. So that has to be a 2 and a 9. I think we might have made all pencil marks needed for the breakthrough already, but uh, where do I start looking for it? Okay, 3, 4, 5 and 9 and 6 and 7. So this would be 1, 2, 8. Okay, 1, 3, 8 triplet. Okay, I thought I saw something there. That doesn't seem to be anything. 4, 5, 1, 3, 6. So 2, 7, 8, 9. So this would be 2, 8, 9. And this would be 7 and 9. Okay, 7, 8 pair in one of these two cells. In these two cells, I mean. So 2, 9, 7, 9, 3, 9, 6, 9. Okay, something is going on for sure, guys. Something is going on for sure. Okay, we can, tidy up the pencil marks here, right? 2, 7, 8, 9, 1, 3, 6. So this has to be a 4 and a 5. Which means 2, 7, 8, 4, 5. So 1, 3, 6 and 9. So this becomes 6, 9. And that has to be 1, 3 and 9. Okay, so if I look at this cell, can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, cannot be 8, cannot be 6, 7. So this is like really restricted in possibility. So this can only be 5 and 9. Amazing, guys. Look at so many candidates we have with bi values. So this is going to help us for sure. 1, 5, 7, 8, 9. So this has to be 3, 4. 2 and 6 are not possible. So this becomes 3, 4, right? So 2 in column 1 has 2 cells left, right? So it can either be this cell or this cell. Okay. Okay, I can write some pencil marks here. 2, 3, 1, 4 and 8. Of course 5, 6, 7, 9. So 5 and 9 are ruled out. So this is 6 and 7. So now I can place the 5, right? So I've got the triplet. This was something which we missed. So this becomes 5 now. So 6, 8, 9, 7 is in one of these cells and 9 is in one of these cells, right? Because 9 cannot go here. So 9 goes here. So this is not a 9. This becomes 1 and 6. Is there something going on here, guys? There seems to be something going on there. I'm not really able to see clearly what is actually going on there. So if this is a 1, no, this is a 3, this becomes 8, that becomes 8. So 9, 6, 1. Okay, don't see anything there. Although it feels as if there must be something here, but not really sure what are we supposed to see there. 2939. Okay. 1213. What am I supposed to see here? So yeah, I have 3 6 here. I have 2 6 here. Do I have a 2 3 somewhere? No. So this cell has to be 2389, and in fact that is the only cell that we are yet to put some candidates inside. So let us make that as well. 1 5 6 7 and 4. So this would be 2 3 8 and 9. There is some sharp reduction I'm missing, guys. What am I missing here? Hmm. Some sharp logic here, or some technique which I'm not yet seeing. Okay, let us see what happens if some digits go somewhere. So if this is a 9, and why am I thinking of eliminating 9 here? Because if I manage to eliminate 9 from here, I get a 1 3 pair, and that would be like really helpful for me. So let us see what happens if this is a 9. So this becomes 9, and that becomes 6. That would be a 1. That has to be 3. Okay. Okay. Seems to be tough here, guys. Even after writing all the pencil marks, it doesn't seem to be like really easy or anything. Okay, in column 1, I have 9 in these two cells, and in column 4, I have 9 in these two cells, which means that 9 has to be in one of these cells, right? Because if not, then for those columns, 9 will go into these two cells, and we don't want that, right? 9 would be occurring 2 times in row 5. That should not happen. So 9 must be present at least once in these cells, and unfortunately that is not helping us to eliminate anything. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, noticing something small may be helpful or not, I'm not sure. So whichever goes here must be here. Because if this is a 9, you'll see that if this is a 9, this becomes 8, this becomes 7, 6 and 9. So both of these are 9. And if this is a 6, this becomes 7 and this becomes 9 and this becomes 6 again. So this, both of these cells are equal. Okay. I'm sorry for this, guys. I seem to be like really stuck here. I'm unable to get anything at this point. Let us try a bit more maybe. How much time have I taken? 21 minutes. Okay. Are these pencil marks playing any part? 2, 6, 6, 7. Okay. Don't think that's the case. And we don't have 2, 7 anywhere, right? 2, 6, 6, 7. Ah, don't seem to see anything here, guys. Okay. Okay. 3, 8, 3, 9, 6, 9, 8, 9. This is 3, this is 9, this is 6, this is 8. Okay. This is nice, guys. This is nice. I'm not really sure if this will help us, but I'm seeing something here. So look at these 4 cells. I'll just highlight them since this is a new app. How do I highlight here? Okay. Okay, look at these 4 cells, guys. So if I have a 3 here, this becomes 9, that becomes 6 and that becomes 8. And you'll notice that 8 is coming here if this is a 3. And if this is 8, this would be 9, this would be 6 and this would be 3. Okay, so in both the cases you'll notice that 8 is in one of these 2 cells, that is for sure, right? Oh, sorry. So 8 is in one of these 2 cells. I'll remove the colors from here. This is an XY chain, guys. Okay. How do I remove all the colors from here? Okay. So these 4 cells form an XY chain, right? When you have 4 cells of the form AB, AC, BC and AD, right? Bi-value candidates having 4 cells. AB, you can have call A as 3, B as 8 and B as 8, C as 9 and then C is 9, so D is 6 and A is 3 and uh, 9 is C. Okay, so you have a XY chain in these 4 cells. So if you have 3 here, this becomes 9, this becomes 6 and that becomes 8. And if you have 8 here, this becomes 9, this becomes 6 and this becomes 3. You'll notice that in both the cases 8 must be in one of these cells, that's for sure. So 8 can be removed from this cell. So if you have 8 here, you will get a contradiction in these 4 cells. So let us see what happens if this is 8. If this cell is 8, This becomes 3, this becomes 9, so this becomes 6, right? And now you'll notice that both 8 and 9 are removed from this cell, right? Just I'll write the pencil marks and show you again. So this is 8. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll remove the 8 from these cells. Okay, if this is 8, so that becomes 3, that becomes 9, that becomes 6. And this has to be a 9. Oh, did I do something wrong? Sorry. What did I do? Yeah. 3, 9, 6, 8. Okay. I did something wrong, guys. I'm sorry for that. 8 can't be eliminated from here actually. I thought I saw something there. But I think you can eliminate the 3 from this cell if I'm not wrong. So can this be a 3? If this cell is a 3, this becomes 8, this becomes 9 and that becomes 6. So this can still be a 9, right? Oh, there seems to be absolutely nothing there as well. I really apologize for this, guys. I seem to be really stuck here. What am I supposed to see? Which logic? Oh, okay. Actually, these cells are forming a Y wing, guys. That is for sure. Look at these three cells, guys. 3, 8, 3, 9 and 8, 9. And what is a Y wing? A Y wing is nothing but you have candidates in 3 cells spread across 2 or 3 boxes having the form AB, BC and AC, right? So you can call A as 3 here, B as 8 here. So this is AC, A is 3, C is 9 and this is BC. So when you have such a form, one of the cells is called the hinge cell, which will have an effect on both the cells. And by effect I mean it has direct influence on both the cells, and these cells are called the wing cells, right? The corner cells are called the wing cells. When you have such a scenario, you can eliminate the common candidate between these cells from the cells which see both of those cells. So which means that this yellow cell, right, cannot take a 9. So if this is a 9, this becomes 3, this becomes 8, and you will notice that both 8 and 9 are removed from here. So this is Y wing, guys, and I missed this Y wing, and I was looking for all kinds of strategies when I missed this simple Y wing. So this is actually a Y wing, right? Which means that this cell cannot be 9, because if this is 9, you'll see that this becomes yeah, so this is 9, this becomes 3 and that becomes 8, and both of the candidates are removed now, so that's not a 9, which means that's a 6, and I think that is the elusive candidate which we were looking for. So this becomes 6, and now we can rush through the Sudoku. 7, 8, 9, 1, 8, 1, 3, 8, and so this is 9, that's a 2, that's 8. So you have 9, so that's 6, 8, so that is 7, that is a 9. And I think we can finish the Sudoku very fast now. So 8, 9, so this would be 2, 3, right? Okay, so you have 6 here, so that's a 3, that's 9, that's 4, that's 2, that's 6, that is 4, that is 5, that is 5, that is 6. And because of the 2 here, you get a 3 here, so this becomes 1, 2 pair. Sorry. So this is a 2, which means that that becomes a 2. I'm still yet to familiarize myself with this app. So this becomes 1, that becomes 1, that becomes 3. Right? And with that, we have completed this Sudoku by Matt. I really struggled finding this Y wing. I was looking for something else totally different, and I didn't expect to find a Y wing when I noticed that it was there suddenly. An excellent Sudoku. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me solve this Sudoku, although I struggled a little bit in it. Please let us know your thoughts in comments. We'll be happy to hear your feedback. Take care, you guys. Bye bye.